Okay, Marcus Abernethy here, SGA Senator. I'm here conducting a constituency report for Cone Residence Hall, and I'm about to meet with some active students on our hall council. Let's see what the issues are for the fall of 2010. Okay, being that you're students living in Cone Hall, I want to know how is your semester going this fall?
Well, this is my first semester at Appalachian, and I love it. I love the atmosphere and the people, and I love my small classes. I'm always able to get help with my teachers and such, and I'm doing really well in my classes. And I just love being able, my teachers knew my name before I knew theirs, and I just feel like that nowhere else would you get that, so I really like it.
Good deal.
Yeah, going back.
I'm a transfer student, and I really like how they tried to make us feel like we were at home, like we were part of the community right from the get-go. And we've always felt welcome here, even though we came from all different places.
Yeah, being a transfer student myself, I have to say they planned a lot of events to, help us as icebreakers, so we could all get to know each other. It's been great. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, just the same thing. Coming in, they had that special invitation just for that and getting us incorporated. Being able to chance to live on campus, coming halfway through the semester was also really good.
Cool. So, do you guys have any concerns as a student, as a campus resident, or a Cone Hall resident, or just Appalachian student?
Well, we started doing this really great program these last couple weeks about energy conservation. I'd really like to see that extended as a further program that goes possibly a year-long competition about energy.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Going back to the classes, you were saying once you kind of get further into your major, and noticing they reduce the classes, which makes it hard to graduate on time, as well as registration goes, and I know that has to do a lot with the graduation rate as well.
Especially for the general education, when all the students are trying to get in there, freshmen have last picks,
Yeah.
so it's really hard to get the classes that you need, and so you'll end up having to take them later on, or because there's one class that I need, and there's only one class, and I have to take it, and there's 20 people that can be in that class, and I just need that to fulfill my gen ed, and it's kind of frustrating.
Also, some more finance classes during the summer. I'm a business major, and they have pretty much every business class you would want except finance. There's not that many finance classes, but everything else, at least one option you take it at least at some time. So that would be something, more classes in the finance department.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys would like to change at App State while you're here?
Maybe more ways around this construction. I know this is my third year here, and they're always building something new, or they're changing something, and just getting to classes is a problem. Having to map the route every term, trying to figure out where the construction is. Maybe more options in that factor.
Yeah, that's a really hard project to tackle, and hopefully now and in the future our administration can work on ways to keep our walkways and our transportation open as possible.
Construction's great though. We're expanding our university, getting more room, because I know that we've got 3 people living in the lounges right now, and with one Ethernet cable, 3 girls sharing 2 dressers. We need more room. So construction's great. Love the expansion, but just have more convenience, I guess, is a factor for where to walk.
And along with the expansion, there should be a way that if people go off campus, a lot of people get kicked off campus because they didn't win the lottery and they have to go off, but they really wanted to stay on campus. So since all these new rooms are going to have available, if there was a way that they could get back if they choose to be. A lot of people, once they go off campus, they really don't care. But the people that did want to stay on campus and they were like, sorry, you have to go, I'm pretty sure that if they had an option to come back, they would try to.
As far as the community goes with students who are off campus, it'd be nice to see more events planned to encourage them to be actively involved in things on campus, because I don't see a lot of people who live off campus involved in the same activities that we are. when we do live on campus. It'd be nice if they were encouraged more to come.
Before we started recording it, the idea came up about the water, the filtering water fountains that are in the student union. What do you guys think about those?
I think they'd be great because water is kind of, bottled water can get expensive over time, and we'd save a lot as students that are already struggling financially with loans and all that, to have that expense taken away with a water filtration system would be nice. And ice machines. Ice machines would be a good idea too.
Yeah, if we could just have one in the dorms. And another thing that we don't have in our dorm, at least I don't know about other dorms, we don't have a toaster. And
Fire hazards.
we're not allowed, we have toasters in the student union.
The student union.
Just saying.
But along with the watering filtering system, that's a really good idea, because like right now I always carry my Nalgene around, and really the only place I know is just the student union that has that one spot. And I mean, since we can't get to the student union that easy, it's really out of my way to go to the student union to then go to Rayleigh. Like, it's just way out the way now. But if we were to have one in the dorm, that would be like so much easier, because so many people would instantly be able to get it, that it would be more beneficial, and along with saving plastic and all that.
One great thing about that, going back to this whole water thing, but we're still one of the top green campuses in North Carolina, and probably in the nation right now, with the wind power and also the solar panels on most of the new dorms. So definitely going in the right direction though.
That's great. Yeah. I hope, maybe it can be looked into what those things cost. Maybe is it feasible that we could have one in every dorm or something, and one in every academic building or something like that. That would be really neat to look into. Well, are there any other concerns that you guys have? Negative Ghost Rider. Okay, I want to thank you guys for meeting with me, and hopefully all these issues can be tackled. These are great issues, and hopefully they can be looked into, and maybe even SGA can write some legislation, helpful legislation, on behalf of the students. Thank you.
Thank you.